Hello there. What do you do if the engine won't start in your car, truck, motorbike or boat because the battery's gone flat? Well, you could burst into tears, tear your hair out or nervously chew your nails, none of which will help, but what might help is a jump starter such as this Trekure TK50. In this video, we'll test the jump starter to see if it really can bring this car back to life. We'll then see what else it has to offer, and finally, we'll decide whether it's any good. Welcome to Car Spy TV. Right, let's start by summarising what's in the box. First and foremost, we have the jump starter itself, which is essentially a big powerful battery, and it can start diesel engines up to 12 litres and any size petrol. Here at the front we have the power button, and if we tap that briefly, the charge indicator comes to life, and 4 lights confirm the battery is between 75 and 100% full. The TK50 also has all these safety features for peace of mind, plus along the top here a retractable handle. Nice! Furthermore, the box contains these cables which are longer than some others I've used and have good strong clamps. There's also this soft case and a charge wire which is USB-A at one end and USB-C at the other. As for the paperwork, we have this quick start guide which is in multiple languages, comprehensive and easy to understand. Alright, we also have these frequently asked questions as well as this little card here that explains how to verify the authenticity of the product via the Amazon app. Let's now see whether the Trekure TK50 can jumpstart this Ford Mondeo, which has a 1.8 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine. And as we can see, a very flat battery. There's no sign of life whatsoever. To be honest, a flat battery is the least of this car's problems. The engine barely has any compression, it misfires constantly, the handbrake doesn't work, and look at this! The front seat isn't attached, in fact it isn't even from this car. It's from that little green car over there. Anyway, to jumpstart the car, we need to open this flap on the left of the starter, something like that. That reveals those 2 ports there, into which we plug the jump cables, and we can't get this wrong because they only fit one way, which is like that. We now connect the red clamp to the positive terminal of the battery, just like that, and the black clamp to the negative. And now we turn the key to see if it starts. Do you think it will? Fingers crossed. Yes! Ooh. This engine doesn't sound healthy, but it is nonetheless running. As we can see, let's have a quick look in the engine bay, which is down here. Yeah, very low compression on this engine, and what we're going to do is just give it a few seconds for the alternator to kick in and give that battery some charge. And once it's done that, we'll remove the jump pack. That should be long enough. So remove the negative, remove the positive, and that's it. Happy days. Well, that worked perfectly. The car fired right up, and interestingly, if we look at the charge indicator on here, we can see we still have a green light, which means the battery in here, which has a capacity of 26,800 milliamp hours, is still at least 75% charged. So clearly, this thing could jumpstart my Ford Mondeo multiple times before it needs to be charged itself. However, let's prove such things by jump-starting this Vauxhall Corsa multiple times and seeing how it affects the jump-starter's battery. This Vauxhall has a 1.2 litre petrol engine with a blown head gasket. It also, of course, has a flat battery and the alternator's knackered, so it's a bit of a basket case. Well, that's impressive. The TK50 has now jump-started this green Vauxhall 3 times in quick succession, and that Ford Mondeo once a few minutes earlier. And if we have a look down here at the charge indicator, we can see that we still have a green light, so the battery in there is at least 75% full, despite all that work. The Trekure TK50 also has a force start function, which comes in handy if your vehicle won't start after 3 attempts. To activate force start, press and hold this button on the jump leads for 3 seconds. Just bear in mind that doing so temporarily disables some of the machine's safety systems. There's also a bright 800 lumen torch with 3 modes, so mind your eyes. There's mode 1, a constant light, mode 2 is a strobe, as we can see now, and mode 3 is SOS. The TK50 also has 2 USB ports that let you charge devices such as phones, and it's fast. It charges at up to 18 watts. As for negatives, well, it's not my favourite case in the world. Whereas it's large enough to comfortably take the jump starter itself, it's a bit tight if you want to squeeze in the leads as well, and I'd like to do that to keep everything together. Now, as we can see, the leads do fit, but it is a bit of a squeeze, it is a bit awkward, and once everything's in there, which it will be in just a moment, bear with me, there we go. That's not the neatest solution in the world, so really, I'd rather have a case more like this that's a bit more spacious and a bit neater. In summary then, the Trekure TK50 is a good machine. It can, as we've seen, jumpstart typical UK cars multiple times on a single charge, and there are useful extras such as the torch and the option to quickly recharge devices such as a mobile phone. As for longevity, well, I can't comment because I've only just got it, although it does feel built to last, and I'm glad the manufacturer sent it to me for this fair and unbiased review. It's very, very hot today. In fact, I just climbed into that Mazda and immediately got heat stroke. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to Car Spy TV. There's a button around here somewhere to make that easier. And I'll see you next time when I'll probably be messing around with more broken old cars. Bye.